Hello, hello, my lovely honeycombs. I hope you are having a buzztastic evening. I'm back at it with some Neverwinter. We are going to scroll up here to Mucklin. I feel like I'm slacking. I haven't done much with her since February 24th, apparently. Dun dun dun. So we are going to log on to my main, check out all the goods and whatnot, and then get her back wherever she is currently questing before we switch over to a different character. I don't think we got anything good to claim. Let's see, am I far away from the exit? I want to say this is towards the exit. It is. So we are going to go back to Enclave here, check on our crafting people and whatnots, get them sent out to collect some new goods for us. I'm not sure what I had them collecting previously, or what I was doing previously with any of that. Sometimes I'll just send my adventurers out to collect random stuff just to try to level them up, and then figure out what to do with it later. It's horrible. And that's gonna be this direction. It's always fun when there's a bunch of people standing right at this door and you can't get next to the door, and when you're clicking A, all you get is profiles. So let's see, any goods? Not too shabby. I think that's jewelry crafting. That's probably for silk. So that's going to be tailoring. You're going to collect it all. Gathering is now level 10. So, let's see. Well, let's go over and spend our little points here. And I think we got jewel crafting. I think that might be on this one. Let's see. Get this one. Okay, here we go. This person is gonna probably like biff so many of these. Oh look, and so it begins. Failure! I still think that you should get at least half of it when they fail. So like, you know, half of the XP that you would have gotten, half of the materials back that they wasted. But also, you know, understandable why you wouldn't get those materials back, because depending on how bad of a job they did to begin with. I'm kind of curious, what's the max like level of stuff here? It's like jewel crafting's max is like level 20. Is that as high as it goes, or does it go beyond 20? I think we're gonna run out of hearts before we run out of materials here. I think that's all that is. I don't know about silk. I think that may be... Okay, we got... Maybe it's here. Silk. Okay, so yeah, we don't have enough to do anything with that. So we will go ahead, pick some random materials to go and gather here. I know, what about alchemy? We haven't done much with the alchemy. Let's see. Everything seems to take water. The well water to make stuff here. What else would we need to make stuff? Berries and honey. And then to make honey we need beehive. So we need hive chips and berries. Let's see. What is it? Okay, bee chips are on here. I don't think it really. And we'll just go at 10. And then, oh, here's our berries. I don't think I actually have any of those, do I? Yeah, it does not look like it, so maybe we'll do like 15 for those. 2 hours. Damn, that's gonna take a while. And then just some random one that, like, we have some of this river trout that I have no clue where that even goes. It's not like you can cook. What else does that take to make? Which, the funny thing about that is I'm gonna more than likely forget what I was doing originally when I sent them. So we are just gonna do some well water here. That way we can redo the water, and since everything has that, we'll go ahead and get that ordered. Okay. And since I also haven't checked this in quite some time, jeweler, go ahead and decline, and we'll go ahead and decline. Okay. And loading. Just to run out and get smacked with another load screen once we get to our travel point here.
Tragedy is a catalyst for change.
Up and around the bend. I always get hung up on that wagon when I come this way, which is kind of funny. get back out to our questing destination here. And then we'll go ahead and switch over.
Every day in every place is adventure.
Go ahead and come down and grab our blessing just for shits and giggles.
The howling hatred must be stopped.
Okay. Ranger, which I'm still just kind of iffy about the Ranger. Like, it's not a bad character. I just never really got into the Ranger, you know? My Warlock is at that level where you pick, and I believe I went DPS. And then we got the Rogue. I got Adlin here that I created, but I haven't even played yet, so let's jump onto this one and see what the Bard is all about here. Which may be a complete fail. And if that's the case, we'll just, you know, hit the delete and switch over back to the Rogue here. So as you can see, I clearly haven't done anything waking up on the shore here. But we're just gonna go ahead and skip that. It is it's like totally being weird. Okay. Okay, it dances about. Oh, did she do like AoE stuff with just her? Okay. Interesting.
Be careful out there.
That's kind of cool. We're just gonna ignore all of our besties here. They'll understand, right? Till it bites me in the ass. Yeah, it seems like they're all like kind of taking damage. I'm definitely gonna probably die, which I find pretty hilarious. So it seems like our left bumper there kind of links them together, is how I'm understanding that. As we just run past them all. It's not like I'm gonna get any XP for killing them.
Get into the keep.
Now, if I was to get XP for killing them, I would kill them. And we're just gonna go ahead and skip. Hop into skip off of this. I brought the enemies. So far, damage-wise, compared to my other characters that I have played, I feel like currently she's gonna be very squishy since she's already like halfway dead. So I definitely see me dying a lot. Even though I do want to say, aren't bards more like support characters?
We're almost there!
I could be wrong on that. I've never played before, like an indie game, so I don't know. I just assume that it's a support role. Not as supportive as a healer would be, but we all have our roles, right?
We plan to push towards the city.
You did well to keep the undead at bay. We are holding the line here while we treat the wounded.
Go on ahead.
I fear the bridge is in worse shape. You would do well to assist there. Seek out...
To the bridge. Are we able to skip?
They're in
We
trouble.
are, so
We
we're just
must
gonna
go to
skip
their
the ones we
aid.
can. I think it'd be kind of cool, like if there was like different start zones, kind of like in World of Warcraft with the different start zones. That way you're not doing the same missions. Over and over. They're coming in from behind. These ones you can't really ignore because they'll just follow you. And then it kind of get more of an ambush when you're trying to take on these like bosses and whatnot on the bridge here. Because you got that like little mini one there, and then you got slightly bigger one after. Seems like, do I not have those abilities? I didn't. Just be slicing and dicing. I still think it'd be funny if she was like bashing them with her
You cannot stop that wizard.
music instrument. Okay, so this is where we will more than likely probably die a couple of times. It's 2 against 1? Well, was 2 against 1. It's like it's dead. There's nothing there. See if there's any goods. No. Collect it nonetheless. Then I think this cutscene that we're coming up on, I don't believe we can skip this one.
Valindra!
Yeah. I always wanted to learn how to fly.
Kill.
And those are due to go the other way. No, just kidding. Oh my goodness. suddenly just like maybe wants me to scratch it. I can't. Okay. Is that funny? It's always like when you can't. Because I'm like battling you both in my hands. I can't like scratch my nose. Are you okay, man?
I believe I'm in your debt.
Thought you were a goner. I don't know. I feel like that little bit that I played, I don't think I'm gonna like this character. That I definitely like my wizard and the rogue so far. I'm not sure about the build on the rogue yet. I don't know what my options will be for that when it comes to picking its skill tree when it's about level 11, 10-ish.
Welcome to Protector's Enclave, adventurer.
You're cute.
Celeste and I
Got
need
it.
to speak with Lord Neverwinter about Belindra's attack. You should meet Sergeant Knox in the Adventurers Guild nearby. I've sent word ahead that you're on your way.
Let's see.
Oh, and thank you for your aid in battle.
What all does these
All
do?
of Neverwinter owes you a debt of gratitude.
Bolts. Lunge. We don't have that one yet. Increase the damage and healing. Ooh. Immunity. Okay. Performance mode. Create songs. Ooh. So that's basically to refill what I get from that. So like that little bar right here that you can't quite see. Let's see if I can get a solid background here where you can kind of see it a little bit ish. Total fill. That's probably to like recharge and fill that. But we are going to go ahead and switch over to the rogue and continue to level that one up.
Catalyst for change. We
And I don't know, do we have our blessings? We do. I wasn't sure if we did yet or not. Okay. We got to go kill things and do a temple. I think we can manage that. The rogue goes invisible. Oh, I didn't move quick enough. And that's like another thing is when I figure out what I'm gonna be doing, like what skill tree and whatnot, all the abilities that I'm currently utilizing may change. Which isn't always a bad thing, but like when you get used to doing one thing and then you gotta get used to the other things. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Collect the goods, and since that temple is just right here, we're gonna hop and skip over to it. Because it'd be pointless to go all the way back to hand in one and then to come back. Just to go back again. Aww. Bug is being a couch hog here. Well, it's not a couch, it's a love seat. And he likes to scroll across it. So I'm like sitting like over in the tiny little corner here. And because I don't like killing things, I'm just gonna go as far as I can and then gather up all the heaps. And then take them all out. And about right here. And get them all gathered and take them all out. Comes around the bend. Cat back there is about to biff it. Back there taking on all the aggro. That's what she gets. She should have stayed nearby. Stab him all in the back here. Okay. Came close to dying, but you know, I'm still kicking. It's like when I first entered this room, I thought it was like a boss because of the way the floor is and stuff in here. It seemed like a little mini boss. But nope, it's just a fancy little area. I wonder if there's anything good in this one. Probably not, because it honestly doesn't seem like there's ever anything good in anything unless you're looking for gems. Unfortunately. Okay. Where did she go? I don't know. But I sent her around. I guess Cat stayed back there to take on the world. At least she's not dying quickly this time. I don't have any kits. I know my main Mucklin, I have kits and whatnot on her. Everyone else I don't really worry about. It'd be kind of sad if we came back and we're like halfway dead because of the enemies we left behind here. Don't run from me. Ta-da! We win. What we win is a nice long trip back to talk to so-and-so. But at least we could just ride all the way through. Not have to worry about anything. Unless we get knocked off of our mount, and then we'll have to fight our way. Kind of funny. I'm not sure if Llama's gonna be joining or not, but he's just gonna get left behind even more than he probably already is.
It's time for you to continue your quest elsewhere.
Because I know
Follow the path northeast of Twilight Reach.
when we first made these characters,
There, Hadrick longed
we leveled
to
out,
speak to you further.
and then
May
he
the
wasn't
Battle
around
Father watch over
for one
you.
of the nights, which
We do
then
not
he
have
got
much, but
left
that'll-
behind. But I logged on to help him get to the same mission that I was on. I'm tempted to just sell those, but you don't really get much. You probably get more if you were to sell them on the auction house. Okay, we got like 6 minutes? Yeah, about. Okay, we're off to the high camp. But yeah, I got him up working on the same mission and whatnot. And then he wasn't around again. So I left him behind. And now he's not around again. So now he's gonna be left behind even more.
Leaders of a great tribe are known as the Pack Masters. Themselves
Kinda
in battle time and
sad.
again, and emerge. It's the Pack Masters who made
let's
the deal
see.
with the Neverwinter,
Talisman.
corrupting the spirit of our tribe into a twisted mockery of its former self. They must be punished for leading the Grey Wolf tribe astray. Enter Elder Rock to the north of Highgate. Find the Pack Masters there.
And the wolves. Shiny. Dun dun dun. And then it's gonna take us off to the next. Are the postmasters? Yeah, there's one right there. I was like, I wasn't sure if the postmasters were in this area or they're in a different area. So we'll have to like hover over. Keep an eye here. do find it funny that they're like werewolves with wolf pets. Nobody here. Sadly, yeah, it's not gonna let me because just because they can't see me doesn't mean they can't see my companion. Call them mountains and electrify them all. I guess that one wasn't a postmaster. I would have swore it said postmaster. Like, what the hell? What about that one over there? No, that one was a fighter. We went to postmasters. Well, packmasters, postmasters. And now that there's other people out here, it's gonna make it a little bit harder to get what I'm looking for. Like this one that we were just at, that I guess we didn't actually collect. Or maybe it like respawned. I think it had to respawn. We only need 3, 2. Archers. Nobody here. None of these. So what I'm looking for. They're all gonna be like down here. Give me one. There we go. I wasn't sure that it was gonna let me mount up there or not because I know there was the enemies that I aggroed up on top there.
Well, Bloodthirst, the greatest of the Grey Wolf tribe, is the bloodthirsty and greedy Ithrani of Marrow's Lake.
Okay, let's
It's
see.
she who swore
We got
the
some
blood
rings.
oath to Claraburnus Tanthul,
I don't think
the
it
Prince
matters
of
because they're
Shame,
all gonna be
to lead our people against the
better.
Thanes.
Lots
Because of her, our people
better.
suffer and die in a
convert those
pointless war.
assignments.
Marrow's Lake sits high above us, in a maw at the top of the Grey Wolf Den. Use
400.
the talismans at the Twilight Crucible, and the door to the Grey Wolf Den will open. Enter that ancient place of
Guess we'll
power
go ahead and
and
switch
slay
off the
her.
offhand. And we'll convert. That way if and when we do a transmod and make them all fancy looking, it can go on either the left or right hand. Which is kind of funny because I'm horrible at one, upgrading my gear. I think if I have, I think only, does Mucklin have legendary? I think the orange. I think she may have 1 or 2 pieces that I could actually invest in upgrading. But other than that, maybe my archer has a couple pieces that Llama took off of one of his old characters. and sent over to that character for me. But other than that, I don't really upgrade or enhance my stuff, which I should be, but I don't because, one, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But there's also like all these like refinements, like all these gyms you can like get refinement points, and that goes into like that as well. That's like the black opal here. I don't think you can use that in the jewel crafting or anything. I think that's just a gemstone that you can refine. Unlike these other ones. I think these other ones you can. But I keep it just in case if you can utilize it, you have it, right? Okay, let's see. Off to activate. If it let us. And into the dim we shall go. To never be seen again because we became wolf meat. And open that. More quartz. Just hop and a skip and a run through things. Thanks. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was too funny, to be honest. I didn't even know. Like, was that like a glitch in the floor or something there? Oh my gosh. Because I'm assuming where it's purple, like where it looks like it's water, I'm assuming that would probably kill you. But I would have swore I wasn't in the water when that happened. I want to say I was like next to this right here. So when we get over there, I'm so gonna look at that again. Cause, yeah. I gotta like reach over Bug and do my death here. Cause he's hogging the love seats. Okay. So maybe I did hit the water right there then. I didn't think I was that close to it. I thought it was more like over like where the back of that wolf's foot was right there. I was just gonna kill my own companion here, thinking, you know, they were the enemy. Or maybe that's where I fell in, like right here when I came up and over and got hung up right here. Yeah. It was a setup. Just me trying to kill my helper there once again. So if you play this, what's your favorite class and which one is your least favorite to play? And why? There's still like a bunch of enemies back there, but I think they're like stuck up on the wall. I'm just gonna be like, if you want to kill me, you can come to me. I don't think it's gonna let me. Oh, it's okay. Hello, Spirit. Welcome in. How are you today? If you don't dodge the red, you'll die. No. I'm doing well, thank you. Do you play? I honestly have no clue like what that is, what they do that, to be honest. Over here trying to just stay alive. Nice. What class do you play? Then we just gotta clean up. Okay. Warlock, nice. So do you do DPS or healer?
Praise my league. You're here.
We got 23 minutes on our blessing. DPS, nice. Why is it? Oh, it's gonna be. I have a warlock. A level 11 warlock. That I was gonna probably more than likely do DPS with. Why does it seem like weird? The sparklies. It's like, take me to your leader here. I usually just try to run through and avoid things if I can. Do you also do that? It doesn't always like come and bite me in the ass, but when it does, it like now, you know. Same, right? Well, it's kind of like, I don't know, I always figure if I'm not needing to kill them, because it's not like I need the XP to level up, right? So it's kind of pointless to go out of my way to kill them, unless I have to kill them for the mission. I made a rogue because I figured, because I have a warden archer and I like switching between long distance and up close and personal, but I preferred slicing and dicing when I played the archer. So I was like, well, I think I'd probably like the rogue, which I do like the rogue. And that's why I created the rogue. But my main is the wizard. How do I feel like something could be hidden up in here? Wouldn't that be like a good little hiding spot for like a chest or something? Makes you wonder about the other three. Or like any of them.
Time to hunt.
Close and personal. Yep. You have a rogue too? Nice. I guess I'll kill these ones since I know my companion back there is just gonna bring the other ones that I aggroed going through. So, which one is your main? Or did I already ask you that? Because I know you mentioned you play Warlock. Is that one your main? I don't know what your main. That's a good question. 40 something? Yeah, she gear-wise kind of slowly getting there. I think I may end up dying here, which is kind of sad if that's the case. Warlock near me. Nice. I came pretty close to dying. Okay. Yep. I was hoping we could avoid it as much as we could here, but... Where did she go? Cat's like so far back there. Slowly dying. Because I just left her. Better her than me, right? think we're coming up on who we need to take out. But probably not before we like aggro a shit ton to follow us. And then we'll come right around the corner and it'll be like, haha, boss mode, with all the aggro that follows. I actually have had that happen a couple of times. Like just now. Where we're gonna have them popping up off the walls here. Damn. I still think it'd be nice, like, if the loot was just all in just one pile and not just scattered all over the place, to be honest.
Tragedy is a catalyst for change.
It's funny, because, like, a lot of people don't realize. So, like, with this game, you got your mount and whatnot that plays a factor in your build. Your companions play a factor in your build. In, like, most games... Oh, they just took enough. It's usually just the gear that you have equipped to your character that would play the factor. But this game is like, no, we're gonna do this too. So it can get quite confusing, especially with like if you're new to the game and whatnot. Or even if you're not new to the game. You're just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like me, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. As long as I don't die quickly and I can kind of hold my own, I call it a good day. But no guarantees. We're gonna have to like buy like health potions by the time we're done in here. The only thing that'd be shitty is like if I got killed and I have to redo this fight all over again. Sometimes stay still. Die already. Sheesh. Yes, I totally agree. Most important thing is to have fun. My shinies tell me to go that way, but I know that'd be a mistake. I'd have to like go all the way back to the beginning. Which I believe I've actually done that in one of the mini little dungeons.
I thank you for your bravery. Is it finished?
What system do you play on?
You have done great deeds here in the Lost. Our people
These
will not
enemies
forget.
coming and murdering me at the camp here. The audacity, I tell you.
Return to the city.
PC. No, I don't want to talk. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think... Yeah, that's definitely not going to be... So we'll just go ahead and convert that. We'll do that in our main. And then we'll convert that. We're gonna go ahead and convert all of those. I think this game would be pretty fun if it had a cross-platform. Hello, sir. Welcome in. How are you today? Hop in and skip back to Enclave. It just seems like tired. I'm doing well, thank you. It does seem like it would be one of those games, like if it did have cross-platform, I think they would probably have like more people play it. Because I don't think many people have been playing this. Like, there's still quite a bunch of people that play it, but not as much as like when it used to first come out, you know? You haven't been feeling good? Oh no! You should go to urgent care. Or have you seen a doctor? 'Cause that's not good. You've just been sleeping. Aw. I feel like I could use some more sleep.
Can you dodge my silver arrows?
Okay. And he's just here in the center, even though your shinies are like, he's up here.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. Return for the woods. There are many good...
Do we want to do the workshop? I don't feel like I want to do the workshop. I already have like workshops on like all my other characters, so I'm just kind of like, yeah. And this one is upstairs. I'm wondering, I think this is where we gotta pick a pet, or did we already do that? We may have already like picked a pet. A a pet that I did not utilize. Take a pass. I take a pass.
There are things to be done. Rick's tell adventures about astral diamonds.
Your turn. I also think like
wish
it'd
there
be
was-
nice like when you're doing
I said,
dungeons in this game if you'd actually get better gear. I think we could probably sell that.
Greetings, adventurer.
I want to say like there's a very slim chance of getting better gear when you're doing dungeons, but yeah. We're gonna go ahead and like get rank 3 here. Well, if we got access to rank 4, let's go ahead and do that. And then put those on our bar. And we can sell these other ones that we got. Before we travel to our next destination. But yeah, my main is like 40k. Oh, you hate? Oh no. I kind of wish it was like World of Warcraft where you have like different starting zones. So it wasn't like the same missions over and over, depending on how many characters you have. Okay, I feel like this is wrong, because I feel like it did that to me last time. Because doesn't that take you to the floating mansion? Which has nothing to do with the area that we're going to. Right? True. Yep. Yeah, so the shinies that are supposed to be your friend and show you where to go when you're lost doesn't always GPS you to the right destination in this game. And we're just gonna go ahead and skip this.
What can I help you with, Trev? Sergeant Knox said. When last I saw him, all died so half-asked me about a ritual.
We need to go and
against
kill a
the
bunch of
Emerald
zombies and
Flower,
whatnot in this
Galway
area.
Grist. If you were to summon the ghost, he may be able to tell
The
you where
chicken.
the Doom Guide went. The ritual is quite simple. All you need do is gather one of the flowers known as the Loon's Tears and burn it in the brazier found amid the ruins of Grist's old home.
Let's see. Oh, what's it called? It's the one where it's like the underworld area. Which the areas in between weren't bad, but like when you had to
You seek
go through
the necromancer Idris is using her
without a
hellish powers to
GPS,
enslave
wandering,
the ghosts of
and it seemed like it
Grimhollow
just took
for some
forever, just
fiendish
wandering,
purpose.
finding your way
She has
out
sent
the
her
tunnels.
white minions into Grimhollow to drive the ghosts into the marshes for her soul
That's the area
slavers.
that I don't care
Defeat
for.
these whites and help protect the dead.
Get our goods here. We got our baggie, some scroll of life, which I don't really like using unless I'm like in a dungeon with a bunch of people, and then I'll utilize it if I know no one's gonna get me up. So I always like recommend just keeping those and not using them if you're just killed by random mobs. I always like tell people just keep a hold of it and utilize it when you're in like an actual dungeon or doing things with other people, because that way you can get yourself up if you need to, because we all know how people can be, right? This is right. We gotta go into the houses on this one. So, like, lots of loading screens.
Time to hunt.
There, Coke. Look at me, trying to kill my own teammate as usual. Which I believe you can't do in this game, so that's always a good thing. As long as you're doing PvP, which,
I'll never be
not gonna lie, I haven't done any PvP in this game, like, at all. So I have, like, no clue how any of that works.
How are you catching arrows?
Game is much easier as CPS. I agree. Unless you're queued to do a dungeon. And then you're just sitting in queue for a very long time. Because, yeah. And I've sat in queue for over like 2 hours. Which is super sad. Cleric or a paladin in the pain. Oh, look at me just like killing myself here. It's kind of funny because I actually created a cleric and got her up to where you could pick like healer, like what type of healer, you know? Because you would think, oh, you know, cleric would make a good healer. So I get up there, and then I was doing more research, and they were all like, oh, they don't make good healers. The best healer is like a warlock and like something else. And I'm just like, oh, well, what the hell? But it's also like really hard to find any actual up-to-date info on this game. I know there's a guy by Argon on YouTube that has some pretty decent builds that are like in the past year on this game, but like everything else on the game is just kind of like a hit and miss because everyone is so back and forth on things. It's so hard to just find a straight answer. So who knows if the cleric was actually a good healer or not. But yeah, I got my cleric leveled up and whatnot because I was going to actually make a healer. Which, when it comes to me being a healer in any games, I can't even keep myself alive, rather alone a team. So that's how it goes to show how good of a healer I would make. Like, can't get better than that. Famous for his videos. True, because I think he does like other games other than just Neverwinter. I want to say like Elder Scrolls. Does that seem like he does Elder Scrolls too? I feel like he does Elder Scrolls. I want to say I've seen Elder Scrolls. That's another game that I haven't played in a really long time. Okay, that one does count. We just gotta find them to kill them here. What other game? Elder Scrolls. Like Elder Scrolls Online and stuff like that. I think he's... And get up here. We don't have kits to utilize anything, so... Got this one over here. Really like, you know, halfway there. You have 200 hours? Wow. I'm not sure how many hours I have in that game. That's another one of those games I feel like I slacken in. Because you go from playing a game like, I don't know, so much, and then you get slightly burned out, so you start to play something else, and then you start to play something else. And then by the time you realize, oh, I haven't played this game in a while. It's been like, how long? I know I'm a guild leader in Elder Scrolls. Steam keeps record of how many hours. Okay. I feel like, I don't know if console does. And if it does, I'm not sure how to access it unless it's like actually in the game. All these useless zombies I don't even have to kill. Just looking for rights here. We found one. Next. I feel like if my companion could like leave me in this game, they probably would have left me like a long time ago. I just like leave them to fend for themselves. I kill what I need to kill and then I'm like, okay, bye, have fun. Oh look, we didn't even have to kill these ones. Now to follow the shinies and hope that takes us where we need to.
The ghost. Without her, you have done much for us
Here
here.
it looks
But
like.
to stop Idris, you will need to join forces with Doom Guide Vesper Soulheart. You will find him at the old temple of Kelemvor. Tell him what you have done for us, and I am certain he will trust you as I do.
400, okay, that's gonna be better. That'll be better. Item level wise. And convert to the library for that if and when magical day comes along that I actually transmod any of my characters' gear from what they're currently wearing, you know. Now, I know Mucklin because she's up there and she's my main. I could see me doing transmod on her probably way before I do it on anybody else. But it'd be one of those where I feel like I have to make sure I got the right gear that I can get for her. The best piece of gear that I could get for her before I even put anything into it, like to upgrade it or to transmod it, stuff like that. Just so I know I'm not like wasting any materials or anything like that. So how did you reach item level 40k? I actually had one of my followers who plays on consult gift me some gear. You're stuck at 30k Under Mountain. Oh, I think Under Mountain is where I don't like. I really hated that area. Because I think like when you're going in between areas, it has you like wandering aimlessly without any GPS. So this one is my main. Mucklin is my main here. I'll load on to her and see where she's at, because I feel like I'm kind of slacking on her. 44. Okay. 44,760. But those two orange rings were gifted to me, and that is what brought up my item level. I know you can get gear. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. I know there's some areas you can go and get like those like little seals, the seals. You can use those to get good gear as well. I think the best place to see here is probably back in town. Because like when you go to the Adventure Guild area in Enclave and go in there, there will be a salesperson vendor there. And you can go through and see what skills you have. You'll have like your basic like green ones that I think you can get some like low level. I think they're like 1,000 item level. Or you can do like your dragon seals and whatnot to get like higher ones. But I think that's how they want you to go about getting better gear, is by your seals.
Tragedy is a catalyst for change.
So let's see here. But yeah, because I wish they would do like the dungeons
If you have any questions,
to actually
let
like
me know.
give you better stuff. Okay, the seals person here is the one with the green.
Have you acquired any seals of the adventurer?
And then you get like view equipment for my class. And then like all these. That for some odd reason it's not. There we go. So like most of these are gonna be like for 1,000. Some of them are gonna be lower depending on like where you're at. But like if you're in other areas, you can see stuff that's a lot higher than that. I know the dragon coin seals. Let's see, what are those ones called? Seals of the Dragon,
Please let me know.
which I got quite a bit of. If you could like find out where to go to get those and where to trade them in, you could probably get some good gear from doing that. You can also get some stuff from like the companions and adventures. I think it's the adventures. No, like the stories. But yeah, see, I haven't done any PvP. I know you should be able to go to Return to the Pirates, because it doesn't matter what your level is there, but yeah.
If you
So
have
should
any
I focus on my main because
please
I
let me
play all 3 warlocks where I'm leveling? That's entirely up to you who you want to focus on. I know for me, if I have anything good and my warlock can benefit from it, I'll give it to my, not my warlock, my wizard. My main is a wizard. Because it seems like, unless you're gonna like sit and farm, because it seems like very farmy to get really good gear and stuff. To do that on multiple characters, I would recommend picking one that you really like and just focusing on that one. And then just working on the other ones just to have fun with. But I am not a professional. I basically got my build from the Argon because I'm horrible when it comes to stuff like that. And like those builds, they have certain gear. You gotta have certain mounts. You have to have specific mounts. Yeah. You have to have specific gear, and you have to have specific companions that you have with you. And to get those, you're either putting money into the game, if you can pay for them from the Zen market, which I wouldn't recommend. I would just play it and do you. Only thing I've ever spent money on is to get more character slots. And that's it. I haven't spent money on anything else. Because they limit you to only like 3 slots. No, I think it's just the 2 slots. 2 or 3, I think, is what you start with for the game. But yeah, I don't even buy keys to open those chests that's always dropping. I recommend you either just sell them, trash them, or put them on the market and see if you can exchange them for diamonds. Would be my recommendation on those. But it is that time. My stream is a little short this evening because I got some running around to do this evening. I will be back Wednesday night with some Outlast Trials, which is cross-platform, so if you have that game, you're always more than welcome to add me, hop in and join. Which is actually a pretty fun game. I'd recommend it if you're into the horror Outlast type of games. But stick around, we are going to do a random raid out. So show lots of love afterwards if you got a bell. Totally understandable. And as always, be happy, be kind, and thanks for watching.